All right. Um, Naruto during the Pain invasion arc. Naruto lost Jiraiya to Pain. Pain killed Jiraiya, and then Naruto was sad. But then Naruto was like, "Yo, you have to go train in Mount Nyaboku. You were his student. He believed in you. You have to get back up and fight and shit, man. You can't like." And Naruto was like, "You know what? You're right." He went to Mount Miyaboku and he trained his ass off. Um, Naruto realized that he couldn't pull in sage energy, like nature energy, to mix it with his own energy to create sage mode on the move without the frog being on his shoulder. Or like even when the frog was on his shoulder. So what he had to do was get creative. He spammed three shadow clones inside of Mount Niyaboku. They were hidden like Zen Buddha basically, and like taking in nature energy for him. And then when Naruto ran out of Sage Chakra in like the real world in Konoha when he was fighting against Pain, he would summon the other clone, like boom, and he would be in Sage mode again. So strength for Naruto is 89%. When he pulled up, oh my god, this is one of the best pull up scenes in anime. When Naruto pulled up to the spot, everybody, like Sakura was like Naruto, and Naruto pulled up with like all the frogs from Mount Miyaboku, and they were like standing on business. They were ready to stand on business and get down. He killed one of the Pains right away, like boom. He was trying to like save Tsunade, and then Tsunade was like, I'm the Hokage, but I can't fight, so take Katsuyu and fight. And he was like, cool. She looked at Naruto. She said, you have to like, do this. Nobody else can. You remind me of those two, Minato and Jiraiya. And he said, yeah. Speed was 88%. He took down like all the other Pains pretty quickly, until he got to the main one. Then that shit got real. Um, Durability is 87% for Naruto. Um, the Sage Mode gives him those amps for speed, strength, and durability, endurance as well. 90%. However, Naruto wasn't like so great with Sage Mode, so he learned it, and basically after he learned it, he had to go fight. So he did run out during the fight, and he had to go into Nine Tails form because Pain killed Hinata, and he like saw that shit. He was just on the ground, like he had rods in his back, and he had to witness it. And then he like got pissed, and he went off on Pain in Nine Tails form. But then he was gonna like fully let the Nine Tails out, but Minato saved him and told him about the past and who the real people were orchestrating the Akatsuki. Naruto's intelligence is 82 at that point. Experience is 84. When he came back from like being under the Nine Tails control, he was like in Sage mode automatically. Summoned all these clones and he started like fighting against Pain, the last one. Um, Close skills are 89%. Range skills are 84%. He was using Rasen Shurikens, great giant Rasengans, Sage Art giant Rasengans actually. Um, Recoup is at 92% for Naruto. He had to like bounce back from like losing himself to like regaining himself and then going back to find Nagato after he defeated all the Pains. Then talk no jutsu him, and then Nagato is then like, you know what, I did fuck up. I like allowed like the Akatsuki to become something it wasn't supposed to be because I was being manipulated by some other guy. Now let me like repay everything Jiraiya taught me, all that stuff. And he brought everybody back. But due to Naruto's talking and other things, I'm showing him that he could have been something different. He could have been what Naruto was, essentially, a hero. 95% for the hacks for Naruto. He had the Nine Tails backing him a little bit, and then he had the Sage mode. Um, 88% for the overall power score for Naruto at that point in the series. He was like not no like at that point people knew Naruto, like he wasn't just that guy that was like fucking around no more. That's Naruto. He's the hero of the Hidden Leaf. After that, stay cool on the corner.